Pike Creek Fish Survey 2014. Volunteers take the seine net down to the pond. We used a 15-meter long net to be able to reach across the width of the pond. Prior to entering the pond, we put a small net across the outlet channel so no fish could escape. The seine net has a weighted edge that sinks to the bottom and an edge that floats and is buoyant. The lead netter is the guy in the bright blue t-shirt who heads out around the pond edge, dragging the net by the bottom edge, which has been attached to his foot by a loop of rope. The lead moves around the edge, keeping the weighted net edge on the pond bottom so fish can't swim under the net. People walk behind to free the net if it becomes snagged and to clear debris from the area. The net could be dragged simultaneously, but the large tree trunks in the pond made the sampling more difficult. In this case, the lead will have to go out around the netted trees and the other netter will wait for him to catch up before they both continue down to the end of the pond. The lead is moving slowly because it is not only difficult to drag your foot along with the weight of the net, but the walk in the accumulated clay muck on the pond bottom can be very sticky. The kids walking ahead of the lead netter are scaring any fish out of the emergent wetland edge. Once the pond has been crossed, the net is pulled to shore and fish are emptied out of the net by hand into several buckets based on a rough sort by fish family.
Oh yeah, we got a river.
Grab them.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, just grab them.
That's nice. That's new for in here.
The pond is sampled using the seine net a total of 3 times in order to get most of the fish in all the species. This method is a standard Ministry of Natural Resources protocol that allows for a population estimate to be calculated for the pond that is comparable to other sites.
Yep. Hold him firmly. He's okay.
The crayfish is
No, let him go.
He's so slippery.
Identifying and measuring fish is the really fun part and allows many volunteers to get involved.
Oh, look at the catfish.
Fish are identified to species and total length is measured and recorded. All the fish are returned to the pond after sampling is completed. Occasionally, a sample of fish is required to confirm identification.
Where's this go?
Computation is done in the Ministry of Natural Resources lab, or the specimen is sent to the Royal Ontario Museum, where they house a database of fish records for the province and the country.
Okay. I think you're right. That was just plain old wheat.
Maybe you can measure for a bit, get sure on these things, and then switch over. So some of them are really
278.
And what is that?
That is just a sucker.
It's not just a sucker, it's a white sucker.
A white sucker? Oh, right.
Any of those little pikes, guys, grab them and get them out.
Yeah.
And that's brown bullhead.
You eat the little pigs.
Okay, so when you grab them,
Just so we guys.
there's a proper way of grabbing them. You can get underneath here. Yeah, so you kind of see.
Okay, like that.
That's the best way. And then
Maybe
this
we'll get
one, this
these
one
guys
here, which is
out
also present,
with
you don't get.
It's 100
No worries.
so 21.
All right. Let me see.
Yeah, 121 northern pike.
The full holding bucket show we collected lots of fish, which means the pond can support a large fish population given lots of food and a lot of hiding places. Those large dead trees in the pond and the emergent wetland edge were difficult to survey around, but they added complexity to the structure of the pond and are the basis for sustaining a larger rather than a smaller fish population.
45, yeah.
That's another bullhead?
Yep. 125 northern pike. Northern pike 106.
Okay.